Speaking of hats, I made a purchase over the weekend because Ted Karras won Walter Payton Man of the Year in the NFL, the Bengals, and he has this charity where it's called the Cincy Hat, and you buy the hat, and all the proceeds go towards adults with like the developmental needs or like mental issues. So I was like all in on this. I'm like, I'm buying this hat. It supports a great cause. This guy's trying to be the Walter Payton Man of the Year. I'm buying this hat and I'm doing it. And Caesar, I went to the website. You know what they have?
Dog shit hats.
No, they have rope hats. And I was like, my boy Caesar told me to get a rope hat. He said rope hats are where it's at. So I bought a rope hat for $35. Most expensive hat I have ever spent in my life. I've never spent $35 on a hat in my life, but I was like, this is for a good cause. I'm doing it. 4 days later, the hat arrives in the mail.
Dog shit hat.
Out of the box. I put the hat on. Scott, do you remember the old Little League hats with the foam? It wasn't foam. It was like the but it's stuck up this high. I was like, I just spent $35 on a hat that
I'll never wear.
Yeah, I need to see this hat.
I don't know what what did you call it? A string hat?
A rope hat.
Rope hat?
So,
like a bucket hat?
No.
So every week I've kind of built they like my hats for some reason. I mean, I know why.
I never knew what a rope hat was until Caesar started bringing them on the show, and then I'm like, I started seeing them other places. I'm like,
we can look at this hat structure, right? I'm super big into clothes. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that by now, right? But so it's a 5-panel hat.
Sure.
It's a 5-panel hat. Okay, calm down. I'm 5'10".
Well, that's not even what I'm laughing. I just love Scott's dismissive, like, sure, whatever, just get the shit over with. Like,
I heard he's a short guy. Shut the fuck up. I was like, whoa! Yeah, I was like, friendly fire.
That's not friendly fire. You said everybody should know that I'm into clothes, and I'm like, I
assume at this point we know that I'm into clothes because I'm always wearing weird shit. It's a 5-panel hat, and there's a rope that comes from the inside of the hat to the outside and goes around it to the other side. And I started bringing them, and they started gassing me up for my rope hat. So I told them, get a rope hat or a dad hat.
Mike, I'm not going to lie. I kind of need to see you in this fucking hat.
Yeah.
I need you to wear this hat just once.
Just introduce the next shit and go get the hat.
Take the camera over. I'll be right back. You take over.
Oh, boy. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. All right.
Damn, you're fast as shit.
No. I know. Guys, why is this so tall? Why is it that tall?
It's extra tall, dude.
It's an Imperial hat blank. Imperial. Look at who makes the hats. It's Imperial because I bought blanks from them when I made like hats for our fantasy football league.
It is Imperial.
It's Imperial. Yeah, they make Imperial. Don't ever make Imperial hats because they're fucking brim. The roof.
Look at this
Matt Barr saying,
like
I don't think it looks that bad though.
You just look like Elmer Fudd.
It's a little tall, but like it doesn't look as
you
bad.
couldn't wear it out in public.
Can we get a profile?
I cannot wear this out ever.
It looks worse.
It went to something good though. That's what matters.
Yeah.
I was like, I donated $35 to a charity. And I'll never fucking wear it.
You look like Elmer Fudd.
Like,
that's too bad. That's
the
hard.
size of.
I was gonna say that's not a bad.
Well, let me go get my Imperial hat.
I like
it. Exactly. The
shout out the Grand Canyon.
Design is great. Like this is the design, but God, like I can put this over the fucking headphones, fellas.
And
maybe that's
the same.
It's the exact same. It's the same whether I have the headphones on it or not.
You need to. That's like the MLB big hats.
I was gonna say it's like halfway between.
Mike just hit a home run.
And yes, Scott pointing out that Tyson should be grabbing screen grabs right now on this.
Whitey said I look like a union soldier.
Can we get a profile shot of it real quick? Because I'm curious, like, what's it look like front to back comparison? Because maybe you could just pretend like you got a really tall head.
You look like my grandpa. My grandpa used to just he used to just sit his hat on the top of his head. I'd be like,
that's what it feels like.
If there's a stiff wind, like the thing's gone.
Like it's just got to sit here. I got to be this fucking douchebag.
You look
like
that.
Like what? Why is this a thing?
Not to go back.
This hat exist? Who?
I can tell you exactly why, Mike. This
logo great.
This is for those kids.
Wonderful. Why?
No.
Why
Oh
is
my
it
God.
this size? Why does that have to
Because
be?
you need to convince the ride operator that you're tall enough to ride the ride.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation.
Oh,
I'm
good
6'2" in this hat. The worst part was there were other hats on there, but I was like, nah, Caesar said rope hat. I'm gonna be a cool guy. I'm getting a rope.
I'll send you a good rope.
Oh
hat.
my
Hairnet?
God.
I'm gonna wear a rope hat on the show, and Caesar's gonna be like, my dog with the rope hat, and I'm gonna
My
feel
boy.
great. And then I put it on, and I was like, I'm never wearing this hat.
Nope. Give it to them kids. Let them play with it.
Guys, I tried to put my headphones on over the hat, and it doesn't fit. Like my headphones don't fit.
Mike, how big is your head? Pause.
It's not that big. Like I don't.
I was gonna say it's not his head.
It's
size,
normal.
dude. That hat, man. That hat is.
But
wild.
it looks decent, like the same blank. It doesn't look. I mean, granted, my head's fucking massive. Pause.
No, I'm telling you, this. It's like it may be the same style of hat, but it's not the same hat. Like it doesn't fit the same at all.
I think I can put this hat over the headphones. It does, dude. That's what this feels like. This feels like a Lou Holtz hat.
It does.
Yes,
You
you look like you're coaching sideline football in 1992.
That's it. It's my Lou Holtz hat.
There it
It's
is.
the Lou Holtz hat. This is my Cincy Lou Holtz hat, and it says it was for a good cause.
I've bought a lot of shitty merch for a good cause, though.
You know, and Lou would need it to make himself look a little bit taller to get onto the roller coaster, so that all makes sense. The
Is
tracks.
he also 5'10"?
He was like 4'8", more like. He was
I'm trying
small.
to find a picture of Lou Holtz back with like the.
It's funny because the hat,
because he was short.
the picture you're gonna bring up, I feel like is like the first picture when you Google Lou Holtz head coach, because I know exactly the picture. He's got his arms folded and shit.
No,
That's close enough. This will
Yep,
work.
there
This
it
will
is.
work. But that is definitely you.
That
That hat's fire.
hat.
That's
Oh,
Mike.
and you know what? Look, I think
Yeah,
it's
I'm
got a
pretty sure
rope
it's the
too.
same person.
It's let's go. Back
It's definitely the same hat.
There's
No,
this.
this is
There's
what it is.
Yeah,
There's
that's
this.
it.
Same
That's
person.
it.
It's the same boy.
It's
Dude, we need
the
to get
Lou
you
Holtz.
that hat. That hat is sick.
Lou Holtz would rock that shit.
This hat.
Nice try, Scott.
I
Put
tried.
that shit
I
on.
can't do it. I can't. It's the best I got. It's a me, Lou Holtz.
Wait, Caruso has